Good afternoon. This is State Tournament Boys Basketball on AM 920, KDHL 97.9 FM, and the KDHL app. I'm Derek Theda coming to you live from Williams Arena, also known as The Barn, on the campus of the University of Minnesota, where we are about ready to get set for Class 3A State Tournament action between the number 2 seed Mankato East Cougars and the unseeded Chisago Lakes Wildcats. Mankato East are the champions from Section 2, Chisago Lakes the champions from Section 7. The Wildcats were randomly drawn to play Mankato East as only the top 5 seeds are awarded at the state tournament. Our baseline-to-baseline coverage of the boys' state basketball tournament on KDHL is brought to you by H&R Block, Owatonna, Lakeville, and Faribault, Ackerman Accounting and Tax Service, Faribault Foods, Costco Wholesale, Owatonna, First United Bank, Amesbury Truth, Federated Mutual Insurance, and Owatonna Auto Clinic. So before we get started here, let's recap what's happened so far in the Class 3A state tournament. So at 10 o'clock, Stewartville took on Totino Grace. We had coverage of that one for you right here on KDHL. Totino Grace came away with the win, 57-48 over Stewartville. That was the 10 o'clock tip-off, and then at noon, De La Salle beat Orono 70-64. It was a close game all the way through. It was a 2-point game with 25 seconds to play. 66-64 Islanders, and they ended up finishing out to get the win 70-64 over Orono. So that means Stewartville and Orono will play in consolation tomorrow at Concordia University in St. Paul. And then tomorrow at noon in the winner's bracket, Totino Grace, the 1 seed, will take on the 5 seed, De La Salle. Orono was the 4 seed in that matchup. So that's where we stand so far. So our 2 o'clock tip-off between Mankato East and Chisago Lakes is the third Class 3A quarterfinal game. For Mankato East, the Cougars received the number 2 seed, as I mentioned, at the Class 3A state tournament. They finished the regular season 24-2 and were champions of their conference, the Big Nine, for the 3rd consecutive season. The 2 losses for the Cougars this season were to Rochester Century, a Class 4A school, and crosstown rival Mankato West. East lost to Century by 5 back in December, but it's important to note that the Cougars avenged that loss by beating Century by 27 in the second matchup of the season. And then Mankato East lost to Mankato West by 1 back in February. The Cougars started postseason play as the number 1 seed in Section 2, receiving a first-round bye. East then beat Hutchinson by 43 in the section semis before beating New Ulm by 20 in the Section 2 championship game, which was played at the Lund Center on the campus of Gustavus Adolphus College in St. Peter. That win over New Ulm gave Mankato East their 3rd consecutive Section 2 title. When they came out for warm-ups today, they were wearing warm-up shirts that had 3-peat on the back, signifying that they had won their section 3 years in a row. So 2 years ago at state, East finished 3rd in Class 3A. Then last season, the Cougars were the 4 seed at the state tournament and lost to the 5 seed Alexandria by 5 in the state quarterfinals, and then lost by 6 to St. Francis in the consolation bracket. But this year, the Cougars are the number 2 seed and are looking to avenge their early exit from a season ago. They are led by 6'7" forward, senior forward, I should say, and Division II Minnesota State Mankato commit Carson Schweim. He had 15 in East Section Championship win over New Ulm. Schweim averages 18.5 points per game and has the school record for 3-pointers made with 215. Other scorers for the Cougars in that game were Dwayne Bryant with 19, Amari Nobles with 12, and Lucas Gustafson with 11. For Chisago Lakes, the Wildcats did not receive a seed in the Class 3A state tournament. As I mentioned, only the top 5 seeds are given out. So they will be matched up with Mankato East, or they were matched up, with Mankato East via random draw. Chisago Lakes finished 19-7 in the regular season, and were champions of the Mississippi 8 Conference with a conference record of 13-3. In the Section 7 tournament, Chisago Lakes was the number 2 seed. They beat the 7 seed Grand Rapids by 25 in the section quarterfinals. Then in the section semis, the Wildcats defeated the number 3 seed North Branch by 7. And then for the section championship, they faced off against the number 1 seed in Hermantown, winning that game by 13, 95-82. They had just lost to Hermantown by 3 in their second to last regular season game of the season. So Chisago Lakes ended up winning that section final by 13, avenging that prior loss to Hermantown. Scoring in that title game for the Wildcats, Patrick Rowe had 37. Rowe at 6'7", has a 40-inch vertical leap and is a tremendous athlete and is being looked at by multiple Division I programs. He's averaging 31 points per game this season. Xander Schmidt had 24 and Ian Larson had 17. And with the win over Hermantown in the Section 7 championship, that gave Chisago Lakes its first section title and state tournament appearance since 2016. A season where, coincidentally enough, the Wildcats also beat Hermantown to advance to state. And at state that year in 2016, Chisago Lakes lost to Monticello by 5, 60-55. With that, we will take a 2-minute break and be back with more. You're listening to State Tournament Boys Basketball on the Mighty 920 KDHL.
H&R Block offices in Owatonna, Faribault, and Lakeville remind you now is the time to get your paperwork in order for tax season. Book your appointment at one of the offices where in-person or drop-off filing is available. No computer program can ask every single possible tax question. The tax professionals in Lakeville, Faribault, and Owatonna average 10 years experience, and you can request the same preparer every year. File your way at H&R Block offices in Faribault, Owatonna, and Lakeville. All tax situations are different. Not everyone gets a refund.
You said it last year, but you didn't do it. Now you're thinking again, I gotta find someone to take care of my books. And it's never too late. Ackerman Accounting and Tax Service can do that to ensure next year's tax time is much less stressful. From farming to small businesses, Ackerman Accounting and Tax Services will customize a plan that best fits your needs. Just think, you can have an expert take care of your day-to-day and month-to-month accounting tasks, freeing you up to do what you do best, run your business. They even work with individuals. See what they can do for you. Call Ackerman Accounting and Tax Services today, 451-3399.
Back in the 1920s, when an entrepreneur came to town to seek their dream, they needed 3 things: a place to stay, a knowledgeable banker, and an account with First United Bank. Today, First United Bank in Faribault and Owatonna is still helping young people who are starting out. First United Bank has grown to the size it is today by giving sound financial advice and personal service to its customers for over 100 years. That's why First United Bank is important for young families today. At First United Bank, they didn't invent personal service, they just never forgot it. Member FDIC.
Every part counts at Amesbury Truth, and the most important one is the part you'll play when you join their team. As the leading provider of window and door products in North America, Amesbury Truth has a part for you. Right now, they're hiring, and those positions come with competitive wages, benefits, and plenty of opportunities too. So you never stop growing. Isn't it time you open the door to a career at Amesbury Truth? Get details and apply online at amesburytruth.com/careers.
Unseeded Chisago Lakes Wildcats. Right now, the PA announcer's going through the roster for Mankato East. They do that for every state tournament game. They run through the entire roster before the game of each team. As we get set to go here, Mankato East, I mentioned the number 2 seed. They are currently 26-2 on the season. For Chisago Lakes, as I mentioned, unseeded, they are 22-7 on the season. The champions from Section 7. Mankato East, the champions from Section 2. We'll run through the starting lineups for both teams. For Chisago Lakes, they'll start a 6'3" senior guard, number 3, Xander Schmidt. A 6'2 junior guard, number 22, Lucas O'Malley. A 6'7 senior guard, number 23, Patrick Rowe. A 6'5 senior forward, number 25, Ian Larson. And a 6'6 senior forward, number 34, Benjamin Paulson. And then for Mankato East, they'll start a 6'1 junior guard, number 2, Brogan Madsen. A 5'10 senior guard, number 10, Dwayne Bryant. 6'5 junior forward, number 12, Gandon Gosh. A 6'3 senior forward, number 4, Minnow Omot. And a 6'7 senior forward, number 14, Carson Schweim. Cougars are coached by Joe Madsen in his 23rd season at the helm of the Cougar program. Chisago Lakes coached by Mike Holmquist in his 3rd season, leading the Wildcats. Rowe and Schweim will jump it up at center court. Mankato East in all black with white numbers. They've got a C for Cougars across their chests. As the Cougars control the opening tip, Schweim fadeaway shot from the right block, no good. Collected by Rowe for Chisago Lakes. They're in all white, gold numbers, green trim with Wildcats in green across their chest. We've got a 3 off the mark from Schmidt. Now on the other end, Madsen has it right side. Drives to the basket, left-hand layup from him's too strong. Takes a tumble, no call. Rowe has it now for the Wildcats. He's got it up top, working on Gandon Gosh for Mankato East. Now up top to Ben Paulson. He's working on Schweim. Goes left elbow to Rowe. He'll turn around, put up a shot. It's hard off the back of the rim. Collected by Chisago Lakes. It's Schmidt. His floater in the lane is good for 2. So Xander Schmidt getting the scoring started for Chisago Lakes. With a minute gone by in this Class 3A quarterfinal game, Gandon Gosh tries to answer on the other end from the left wing with a 3, no good. Rebound, Paulson. Now Rowe up top, working on Madsen for Mankato East. Now Paulson, left wing, guarded by Schweim. They go short corner, left side to Larson. He's backing his way in on Gosh. Larson gets blocked by Gosh, gets it back though. The putback is good for Ian Larson, 4-0. Chisago Lakes here in the early going. Schweim has it right side, back out Gosh, not about the shot, now drives middle, gets to the basket. Oh, a tough finish for Gandon Gosh with the right hand. He gets it to go. That makes it 4-2 Chisago Lakes, 6:13 to play first half here at Williams Arena on the campus of the University of Minnesota as Madsen steals it from Rowe. Madsen on the other end lays it up and in for 2. So a steal and a basket for Brogan Madsen. Ties it at 4. 2 minutes gone here in our Class 3A quarterfinal game between Mankato East, I should say, and Chisago Lakes. Paulson has it up top, working on Schweim. Gets it poked away, now gets it back. Goes right wing for O'Malley. He's working on Dwayne Bryant. Now Rowe at the center court logo. He drives left 4 in the shot clock. Rowe back to Paulson. He drives in, gets into the lane. Shot up from him is good as the shot clock expires. Ben Paulson makes something out of nothing there in that possession for Chisago Lakes. Right as that shot clock came to an end, he gets the basket to go on the other end. Gosh, can't finish, but gets fouled. So he'll head to the line for 2 free throws. Foul there will be on Paulson. That will be Paulson's first team foul for Chisago Lakes. First free throw on the way for Gosh is good. He's got 3 points so far today as got a sub here for Chisago Lakes. Kellen Meisner is going to come on for Lucas O'Malley. Meisner, a 6'1 sophomore for the Wildcats, as the second free throw from Gosh is good. Ties it at 6. 15:06 to play. Oh, a little too high there on that pass from Rowe to Meisner. Goes out of bounds, and the Cougars will take it off the turnovers. You get another sub here for Chisago Lakes. Larson will check out. Riley Estes will check in. Estes, a 6'6 junior center for the Wildcats. 6-6 here. 15 minutes to play first half. Schweim, right corner three, no good. Rebound to Meisner for the Wildcats. Now Rowe has it left side, goes out of bounds. Wildcats will retain possession. Paulson will take it side out of bounds, left side. Gets it to Rowe. He's working on Madsen. He drives left, now backs it out. Tightly defended by Madsen. Rowe drives right, goes up for the shot, can't finish. We got a foul, an offensive foul. A charge taken by Gandon Gosh as he stepped in to draw the player control foul on Rowe. That'll be his second Wildcat team foul. As a sub here for Chisago Lakes, Paulson will check out. Number 0, Blake Seifert, a 6'5 junior forward, will check in for the Wildcats. Bryant has it left side for the Cougars. He drives left now, gets under the basket, dumps it out for Gosh. Gosh inside, gets blocked from behind by Seifert. On the other end, Estes passes back. Whoa, a little too strong on that pass from Seifert. High off glass, doesn't hit rim. Now Madsen on the other end. Shot up from him, no good. Rebound to Estes for the Wildcats. Gets it to Seifert. Actually gets poked out of bounds by Mankato East. So Wildcats will get the basketball here. Still 6-6. Coming up on 4 minutes gone by here in the first half of our Class 3A quarterfinal game between Mankato East and Chisago Lakes. Derek Theda with you today on the call here at the barn. Other two quarterfinal games in Class 3A so far. Totino Grace beat Stewartville, and De La Salle beat Orono. Now on the other end, another offensive foul. They say Rowe pushed off as Madsen went down. He was defending Rowe, and so that'll be 2 quick fouls for Patrick Rowe. He's the leader for this Wildcat team, averages 31 points per game. That'll be the 3rd team foul for the Wildcats. We've got a 30-second timeout taken by Chisago Lakes, so we'll pause for 30 here and be back with more on AM 920 KDHL.
Costco is hiring team members at the Costco Depot located in Owatonna. If you have the desire to work in a fast-paced environment with a diverse group of people, look no further. They are hiring entry-level positions and employees in refrigerated and dry environments. Starting pay is $19.50 an hour, with raises based on the number of hours worked, currently topping out at $29.30. Benefits start after 60 days of employment. Apply online at Costco.com. Costco is an equal opportunity employer.
Back here at Williams Arena, we've got our Class 3A state quarterfinal game between Chisago Lakes and number 2 seed Carson Schweim. Schweim's coming to take the inbound. Number 2 seed Mankato East. Chisago Lakes unseeded. Randomly we're drawn to play Mankato East. Schweim has it up top for the Cougars. Now gets it to Madsen. Gosh, right elbow. Passes back up top to Gustafson, who's checked in for the Cougars. Gustafson is a 5'11 sophomore guard as Gosh drives in and gets fouled. See who that's on for Chisago Lakes. We're going to be on number 25, Larson. That'll be his first 4th team foul for the Wildcats as Gosh's first free throw is on the way and good. As Paulson checks in for the Wildcats, replacing Seifert. 7-6 is our score. Mankato East with the 1-point lead, 13:39 to play first half. Gosh, second free throw on the way is no good, left it short. Gets his own rebound though. Back out Schweim, he drives. Amari Nobles will try a left wing 3, and it's good! Noble is a 6'4 sophomore for the Cougars who's just come on. Hits the triple, makes it 10-6 Cougars. 13:20 to play in the half. Now on the other end, Miser gets tied up. It'll be a jump ball, possession arrow pointing to Chisago Lakes as Estes checks in for Larson for Chisago Lakes. So on the floor for the Wildcats, it's O'Malley, Estes, Meisner, Paulson, and Schmidt. For Mankato East, it's Nobles, Schweim, Madsen, Gustafson, and Braden Petzel, who's checked in, a 6'9 sophomore. Floater in the lane for Chisago Lakes is no good. That was O'Malley. Now on the other end, Schweim a three, can't convert. Rebound to Paulson. He'll bring it up for Chisago Lakes. He drives, goes up for the shot. Blocked by Schweim. Petzel can't control it, goes out of bounds, and they say it'll be Mankato East basketball. As Bryant checks in for Mankato East, replacing Madsen. Into the game for Chisago Lakes is Rowe, replacing O'Malley. Replacing Meisner. O'Malley is still in the game for the Wildcats. Bryant has it up top. Now goes right wing for Schweim. He loses it, gets it back. Now it's Nobles. Bryant, right wing up top. Nobles, he hands off to Gustafson. Gustafson has 13 on the shot clock. Now goes Bryant right corner. He spins into the lane. Shot up from him is, oh wow, what a finish. It's good for Dwayne Bryant over the outstretched arm of Riley Estes. Finishes, makes it 12-6. Mankato East. Rowe passes back out. It's stolen away by the Cougars. Schweim comes up with it for Mankato East. Now up ahead, Nobles. He gets it to Gustafson. He'll try a top of the key. Three, it's good! For Lucas Gustafson. That makes it a 9-0 run for Mankato East. 15-6. They lead with 11:44 to play in the half. Rowe has it right wing. Guarded by Schweim. Rowe will try a three. It's short. Rebound Schweim for Mankato East. Nobles now on the other end, right side. Back to Schweim. Nobles gets it to Gustafson. He drives into the lane, dumps it out for Petzel. Petzel loses it out of bounds, and it'll go to Mankato East as Omot and Madsen will check in for the Cougars, replacing Gustafson and Schweim. 15-6. Mankato East over Chisago Lakes. 11:22 to play in this first half here from Williams Arena. Class 3A quarterfinal game. Rowe has it up top, gets double teamed by Omot and Madsen. Now over to Schmidt. Schmidt drives left, dumps it off to Estes. Estes and shot, goes up for the shot. Count the basket and the foul for Riley Estes. That'll be a foul on Gosh as Estes converts the and one free throw. Well, that'll be Gosh's first team foul for the Cougars. 15-9 after the and one. Mankato East leads, and they dump it off, as I say that, to Bryant, who lays it up and in with the right hand on the left side. Little reverse layup, good from him. 17-9 Cougars. Three from the right wing from O'Malley is no good. Rebound Gosh for Mankato East. Now Madsen has it up top, drives left, gets to the basket. Layup up from him is good with the left hand. Madsen's got four. We got a timeout taken by Chisago Lakes. We'll take a break as well. Back in 1 minute on the mighty 920 KDHL.
Faribault Foods has been a pillar of the Faribault community since 1895. As a leading manufacturer of high-quality canned foods, they're dedicated to providing wholesome and delicious recipe-ready food. Keep your pantry stocked with canned beans and vegetables for easy meals at your fingertips. Use Mrs. Grimes beans in your favorite soups, chilies, or tacos. And butter kernel vegetables is a side dish your family will love. For more meal inspiration, visit mrsgrimesbeans.com or butterkernel.com.
Federated Mutual Insurance Company is passionate about the care and enrichment of the next generation. At the heart of our charitable focus is youth mentoring and our support of Big Brothers Big Sisters. We are proud of our employees who are currently volunteering to be a big brother, big sister, big couple, or a big family, and yet there are hundreds of children still waiting for a big. Ignite your year. Empower potential today. Consider this your personal invitation to learn more about Big Brothers Big Sisters. Together, we can make a difference.
Back here at Williams Arena, where Mankato East leads Chisago Lakes 19-9. Here with 10:24 to play in the first half. Wildcats have the basketball. Rowe has it right side, guarded by Madsen. Now he goes middle to Paulson. Paulson left side, Schmidt. He's working on Bryant. Now left wing, O'Malley. Pass inside, and a foul on the post entry pass. That will be on. That'll be on Patrick Rowe. They say on the post entry pass, Rowe fouled Gandon Gosh. And so that'll be his third personal. Rowe, the leader on this Chisago Lakes team, averaging 31 points per game, had 37 in their section title win over Hermantown, but now with 3 fouls here, not even halfway through this first half. Shot up from Mankato East is no good. Rebound for Chisago Lakes. Schmidt has it up top. He drives right. Now O'Malley working on Bryant. Backs it out here, right wing. Now drives. Layup up from him is no good. Bryant the rebound for Mankato East. Up ahead, Gasho. Nice pass down the floor to Omot, who lays it up and in for 2. 21-9. Mankato East starting to pull away here. It was 6-6 at one point, but the Cougars now on a 15-3 run. Seifert has it, left corner, working on Nobles. Passes back up top. Now Schmidt, left wing. Back to Meisner. Schmidt will try a deep 3 over Matson. It's short. Rebound to Bryant for Mankato East. Bryant down the floor and trips as he goes up for the shot there, and there'll be a foul on Chisago Lakes. That'll be on Seifert. His first, already the 6th team foul for Mankato East, or for Chisago Lakes, excuse me. As Schweim and Gustafson check in for the Cougars, replacing Bryant and Nobles. And actually, they'll say that foul on Seifert, or that foul on Bryant was on the floor. Seifert committed the foul for Chisago Lakes, so it'll be out of bounds play here for Mankato East. They get it inside to Schweim, who gets blocked right side. Quickly down the floor, they lose it. Omot will take it all the way and get fouled on the shot attempt there, so he'll head to the line for 2 shots. Omot with the steal, and then got fouled on the layup attempt. That'll be on Seifert. That'll be his second, 7th team foul for the Wildcats. So Omot, who has 2 so far today, will shoot 2. First free throw on the way for him is no good. Missed it left. As Paulson will check in for the Wildcats, replacing Seifert. So on the floor for Chisago Lakes, it's Paulson, O'Malley, Schmidt, Meisner, and Larson. For Mankato East, it's Schweim, Gosh, Gustafson, Madsen, and Omot, who just knocked in that second free throw to make it 22-9. 13-point advantage for the Cougars. 8:20 to play in the half. O'Malley has it left side, gets it poked away out of bounds. Wildcats will retain possession. They inbound to Schmidt. Schmidt has it right side, drives, gets to the right block, now back out O'Malley. They swing it up top to Meisner. Right wing Schmidt, hands off Paulson. Paulson spins, gets into the lane, dumps it off. Oh, nice feed inside to Larson, who lays it up and in for two on the left block. 22-11. Under 8 minutes to play here, first half. Mankato East with the 11-point lead. Schweim has it right wing, hands off Omont. Now Gustafson up top. Off a screen from Gosch, gets it to Schweim. Schweim working on Paulson, drives right. Tough up shot up from him is no good. Rebound. Oh, they almost threw it away. They did. Oh, wow. The Chisago Lakes player turned away right as they were passing it up the floor. Stolen away by Omont, up ahead to Schweim, who gets the easy dunk. And that's actually Schweim's first basket of the game. The Minnesota State Mankato recruit had 15 in their Section 2 championship win over New Ulm. 24-11. Mankato East with the lead over Chisago Lakes. Wildcats have the ball. Schmidt with 3 in the shot clock. Just hoists up a shot. It'll be off the backboard and it hits the rim. Reset here. Wildcats get the rebound, but Larson can't finish. Up ahead, Omont for Mankato East. Hands off Gustafson, right wing. He drives inside Schweim. His layup is no good, but he got fouled. That will be on Can't see who that was on. We'll get a check on that. Schweim shooting 2 here. He gets the first one to go. It is the 8th team foul for Chisago Lakes.
3, 2, 1.
Fouls on O'Malley for the Wildcats. Second free throw good from Schweim as he checks out. Nobles checks in. (26-11). Mankato East, 6.5 to play first half. O'Malley has it underneath the basket, passes back out to Larson. Last touched out of bounds by the Wildcat, so it'll go to Mankato East off the turnover. Gustafson will bring it up for the Cougars. Goes right corner, Omont, it goes through his hands, out of bounds. It'll go right back to the Wildcats, so both teams exchanging turnovers here. 26-11, Cougars with the lead, 6:20 to play first half here from the barn. Our Class 3A quarterfinal game on the mighty 920 KDHL. Jack Cohenhoven, a 6'4 sophomore guard, has checked in for the Wildcats. He's got it now inside to Larson. Back out Paulson with 8 on the shot clock. Paulson takes a tough shot over Gosch. It's an air ball. Rebound Nobles. And actually they say Nobles had a foot on the end line. And so it'll go right back to Chisago Lakes. And they're going to say Nobles didn't have possession, so they're only going to put 20 seconds on the shot clock here for Chisago Lakes. So they say rebound out of bounds. And as I say that, Nobles comes away with a steal on the other end. Lays it up and in for 2. He's got 5. 17-point advantage for Mankato East. 28-11 is our score. 5:38 to play first half. We've got a timeout taken by Chisago Lakes. Be back in 1 minute on AM 920 KDHL and 97.9 FM.
You said it last year, but you didn't do it. Now you're thinking again, I gotta find someone to take care of my books. And it's never too late. Ackerman Accounting and Tax Service can do that to ensure next year's tax time is much less stressful. From farming to small businesses, Ackerman Accounting and Tax Services will customize a plan that best fits your needs. Just think, you can have an expert take care of your day-to-day and month-to-month accounting tasks, freeing you up to do what you do best, run your business. They even work with individuals. See what they can do for you. Call Ackerman Accounting and Tax Services today, 451-3399.
H&R Block offices in Owatonna, Faribault, and Lakeville remind you now is the time to get your paperwork in order for tax season. Book your appointment at one of the offices where in-person or drop-off filing is available. No computer program can ask every single possible tax question. The tax professionals in Lakeville, Faribault, and Owatonna average 10 years experience, and you can request the same preparer every year. File your way at H&R Block offices in Faribault, Owatonna, and Lakeville. All tax situations are different. Not everyone gets a refund.
Back here at Williams Arena on the campus of the University of Minnesota, where Mankato East leads Chisago Lakes 28-11 with 5:38 to play in the first half. Here in our Class 3A quarterfinal game, part of our baseline to baseline coverage of state tournament boys basketball on AM 920 KDHL. 76th season of coverage. As Paulson has it at the free throw line for the Wildcats. Lowers the shoulder into Gosh, can't finish. Actually an air ball up ahead to Omot. Goes up for the layup, but he gets blocked out of bounds by Schmidt for Chisago Lakes. Cougars will retain possession here, though. Omot will inbound under his own basket, left side. Gets it to Bryant, who lays it up and in for two with the right hand on the inbounds pass. Bryant's got 4. Schmidt will bring it up for the Wildcats. Picked up at half court by Omot. Schmidt drives left, goes up for the finger roll layup, can't finish. Rebound, Gosh, from Mankato East. Down the floor, Nobles gets it to Bryant. Now Gosh. Gustafson has it left corner. A wide open all alone on the left block is Bryant, who gets another layup. So 2 quick baskets for him. He's got 6 points so far today. 32-11. Mankato East over Chisago Lakes by 21 with 4:19 to play in the opening half. Cohenhoven drives, can't finish on the reverse layup. Rebound, Gustafson up ahead, Gosh. Now Omot right wing, back to Gosh. Left wing, Gustafson. 4 minutes to play in the half. Omot drives, has it left side. Pitches back to Bryant. He drives, loses it on the drive. Up ahead to Cohenhoven. Now O'Malley drives, can't finish. They say an offensive foul. Charge taken by Gustafson. That'll be O'Malley's second, 9th team foul for Chisago Lakes. Some subs here for the Cougars. Schweim and Madsen are going to check back in for Omot and Gustafson. So on the floor for the Cougars, it's Bryant, Madsen, Schweim, Gosh, and Nobles. For the Wildcats, it's Schmidt, Seifert, Paulson, Estes, and Rowe, who is checked in. He's got 3 fouls. 3 from Nobles is good on the right wing. Madsen nearly a steal, steps out of bounds though as he tried to save it. Nobles has 8 points so far today, makes it 35-11. Cougars by 24 over Chisago Lakes. Rowe will bring it up for the Wildcats. Passes to Schmidt, who dribbles it off his foot. It'll go out of bounds back to Mankato East. Bryant will take it side out of bounds, left side for the Cougars.
We want Jamie! We want Jamie! We want Jamie!
Gosh has it right wing. Pump fake, got Estes in the air, drives. Oh, misses the dunk, but he got fouled. Nice pump fake from Gosh on the right wing to get Estes to jump. The foul there is on, haven't put it up on the board yet, as Gosh's first free throw was good. It's now 4 for 5 at the free throw line today. But that foul was on Seifert. That'll be his second. 10th team foul for Chisago Lakes. Second free throw from Gosh is short. Rebound goes out of bounds. So the Wildcats will get it. They're down 25 points to Mankato East, 36-11. Cougars have the lead as Estes checks out. Larson checks in for Chisago Lakes. Rowe will bring it up the floor. Passes stolen away by Schwein for the Cougars. Now Madsen passes. Oh, gets it to Gosh, who passes inside to Schwein, who lays it up and in for the easy two. Schweim's got 6. The assist there from Gosh. A nice pass from him. Rowe drives, has it left block, goes up for the shot over Nobles. Off the mark, rebound to Paulson. His shot is no good, but he got fouled by Schwein. That'll be his first, just the second team foul for Mankato East. Paulson at the line for 2 here for Chisago Lakes. Misses the first one. As Petzel checks in for Gosh for the Cougars. Mankato East student section right behind me making noise here for this free throw from Paulson. It is good, so 1 for 2 there at the line for Paulson. First point in quite a while for Chisago Lakes. 38-12. Mankato East leads the Wildcats by 26. Schwein, left wing 3 is no good. Rebound to Schmidt for the Wildcats. He's got it right side. Passes up at the logo to Cohenhoven. His pass stolen away by Nobles up the floor to Madsen. Madsen layup. Oh, he got fouled. No call. And it says, they say it goes out of bounds. Last touched by Mankato East. Well, a lot of contact there as Madsen went up for that layup attempt. No call. So to go back to Chisago Lakes. O'Malley has it left side. Now Rowe. Minute 43 to play in the half. Paulson left wing. Drives, and they say a foul on the floor by Mankato East Schwein. That'll be his second, third team foul for Mankato East as Gosh checks in for Schwein. O'Malley will inbound to Schmidt. Gets it up top to Paulson. Now O'Malley right wing, back to Paulson. Left wing, Schmidt. Free throw line, Rowe. He drives, loses it, goes out of bounds. Last touch, they say, by Rowe. So they'll go back to Mankato East with a minute 25 to play in the half. Cougars lead the Wildcats 38-12. Here in this Class 3A quarterfinal game, Mankato East, the 2 seed, Chisago Lakes unseeded, randomly drawn to play Mankato East. Madsen off a screen from Petzel, drives, a little pick and roll. Petzel has it inside and gets the right-handed layup to go. Nice pick and roll action there from Madsen and Petzel. Schmidt, right wing three is good for Chisago Lakes. He's got 5 so far today. Nobles drives, jumps it off to Petzel. Petzel inside, gets blocked, goes out of bounds. Last touched by Mankato East. So to go right back to Chisago Lakes as Meisner checks in for O'Malley for the Wildcats. Larson gets it to Meisner, who will bring it up, picked up by Bryant. Meisner drives back to Paulson. Now Rowe. 10-second differential between the game clock and shot clock here. 28 seconds to play. Rowe has it left side working on Madsen. Rowe drive, shot off over Madsen is short. Rebound Petzel. Shot clock turned off. 20 seconds to play in the half. 40-15. Cougars by 25. Madsen, top of the key three. No, they wave it off. They say an offensive foul on Petzel as he set the screen there to get Madsen free. And so that'll be Petzel's first. 4th team foul for the Cougars, as the Wildcats will have 7.1 seconds to play here in the half. Down 25. Paulson back to Schmidt, who races down the floor. Schmidt with 3, with 2 layup from him, no good. Rowe the rebound, put back, no good, and the buzzer sounds. And so that'll do it for the first half. 40-15. Mankato East with the lead. Be back with our first half stats in 2 minutes on AM 920 KDHL and the KDHL app.
Back in the 1920s, when an entrepreneur came to town to seek their dream, they needed 3 things: a place to stay, a knowledgeable banker, and an account with First United Bank. Today, First United Bank in Faribault and Owatonna is still helping young people who are starting out. First United Bank has grown to the size it is today by giving sound financial advice and personal service to its customers for over 100 years. That's why First United Bank is important for young families today. At First United Bank, they didn't invent personal service, they just never forgot it. Member FDIC.
Every part counts at Amesbury Truth, and the most important one is the part you'll play when you join their team. As the leading provider of window and door products in North America, Amesbury Truth has a part for you. Right now, they're hiring, and those positions come with competitive wages, benefits, and plenty of opportunities too. So you never stop growing. Isn't it time you open the door to a career at Amesbury Truth? Get details and apply online at amesburytruth.com/careers.
Costco is hiring team members at the Costco Depot located in Owatonna. If you have the desire to work in a fast-paced environment with a diverse group of people, look no further. They are hiring entry-level positions and employees in refrigerated and dry environments. Starting pay is $19.50 an hour, with raises based on the number of hours worked, currently topping out at $29.30. Benefits start after 60 days of employment. Apply online at Costco.com. Costco is an equal opportunity employer.
Faribault Foods has been a pillar of the Faribault community since 1895. As a leading manufacturer of high-quality canned foods, they're dedicated to providing wholesome and delicious recipe-ready food. Keep your pantry stocked with canned beans and vegetables for easy meals at your fingertips. Use Mrs. Grimes beans in your favorite soups, chilies, or tacos. And butter kernel vegetables as a side dish your family will love. For more meal inspiration, visit mrsgrimesbeans.com or butterkernel.com.
At the half in our Class 3A quarterfinal game between the number 2 seed Mankato East and unseeded Chisago Lakes. Mankato East 40, Chisago Lakes 15. It was close to start. 6-6 was our score early. And then Mankato East went on a big 15-3 run and really have not looked back, leading the Wildcats at the half by 25 points, 40-15. Cougars out front. Scoring in that first half brought to you by H&R Block, Owatonna, Lakeville, and Faribault. For Mankato East, Amari Nobles has 8. Brogan Madsen has 4. Lucas Gustafson has 3. Minnow Omot has 3. Dwayne Bryant has 8. Gandon Gosh has 6. Carson Schweim has 6. And Braden Petzel has 2. At the line, the Cougars are 7 for 10 as a team. Omot is 1 for 2. Gosh is 4 for 6. And Schweim is 2 for 2. For Chisago Lakes, Xander Schmidt has 5. Ian Larson has 4. Riley Estes has 3. And Ben Paulson has 3. The story for Chisago Lakes, their leading scorer this season, Patrick Rowe, picked up 3 quick personal fouls. I don't believe 9 minutes had even gone off the clock by the time he picked up those 3 fouls. So he sat for about 10 minutes to about 5 minutes to play in that first half, and then did check back in late in the first half, but has been held scoreless so far as Mankato East again leads by 25 points over Chisago Lakes, 40-15. Mankato East, their 3rd consecutive trip to the state tournament. 2 years ago, they finished 3rd. Last season, they lost in the quarterfinals to Alexandria. And for Chisago Lakes, their first state tournament appearance since 2016. With that, we'll pause for another 2 minutes and be back with more on the Mighty 920 KDHL.
Federated Mutual Insurance Company is passionate about the care and enrichment of the next generation. At the heart of our charitable focus is youth mentoring and our support of Big Brothers Big Sisters. We are proud of our employees who are currently volunteering to be a big brother, big sister, big couple, or a big family, and yet there are hundreds of children still waiting for a big. Ignite your year. Empower potential today. Consider this your personal invitation to learn more about Big Brothers Big Sisters. Together, we can make a difference.
The change in the seasons not only affect us, it also affects your vehicles. Hi, this is Ashley from the Owatonna Auto Clinic. When the temperatures drop, it affects tire pressures, battery functions, and temperature controls. Stop by for a checkup today. The Owatonna Auto Clinic will lab test your vehicle to make sure it has the right prescription to get you through the cold weather ahead. Drive with confidence with a little help from your friends at the Owatonna Auto Clinic at 902 Hoffman Drive in Owatonna.
H&R Block offices in Owatonna, Faribault, and Lakeville remind you now is the time to get your paperwork in order for tax season. Book your appointment at one of the offices where in-person or drop-off filing is available. No computer program can ask every single possible tax question. The tax professionals in Lakeville, Faribault, and Owatonna average 10 years experience, and you can request the same preparer every year. File your way at H&R Block offices in Faribault, Owatonna, and Lakeville. All tax situations are different. Not everyone gets a refund.
You said it
Back
last
here.
year, but you didn't do it. Now you're thinking again, I gotta find someone to take care of my books. And it's never too late. Ackerman Accounting and Tax Service can do that. To ensure next year's tax time is much less stressful. From farming to small businesses, Ackerman Accounting and Tax Services will customize a plan that best fits your needs. Just think, you can have an expert take care of your day-to-day and month-to-month accounting tasks, freeing you up to do what you do best, run your business. They even work with individuals. See what they can do for you. Call Ackerman Accounting and Tax Services today, 451-3399.
Back here at the barn, where Mankato East leads Chisago Lakes 40-15 here in our Class 3A quarterfinal coverage. Earlier today, we had the Stewartville-Totino Grace game. That was the 10 o'clock tip-off. Totino Grace won that game 57-48 to advance to the semifinals where they will play De La Salle, who beat Orono 70-64. And then so that means Stewartville will take on Orono in the consolation bracket tomorrow. And then we've got scores from the Class 4A Boys State Tournament. The 10 a.m. game was between the number 1 seed Wayzata taking on Rogers. Wayzata won that game 77-64. And then the noon game, Cretin-Derham Hall beat Farmington 57-56. A 1-point win for Cretin over Farmington. Farmington, it was their first state tournament appearance in 87 years. Fall to Cretin-Derham Hall by just 1 point. So that means Farmington and Rogers will play in the Class 4A consolation bracket tomorrow morning. And Wayzata and Cretin-Derham Hall will play in the state semis. As we get ready to go here for the second half of our game between Mankato East and Chisago Lakes, Cougars lead by 25 points. So as far as our coverage on KDHL goes, we'll be off for the next game in Class 3A, which will be between Minneapolis South and Alexandria. But then we'll be back for Class 2A action between Waseca and the number 1 seed in Class 2A, Breck. So we'll have that game. We'll cut to that game live at around 6:30. There'll be a church service from 5:30 to 6:30. And then we'll have coverage of that Waseca game right around 6:30 as they take on Breck in the Class 2A state quarterfinals. So as we get set to go here, the 5 seconds to play here, the halftime break. And we'll get a fresh 18 minutes on the clock as Chisago Lake starts this half in quite a hole. Down 25, their leading scorer, Patrick Rowe, got into foul trouble early, picked up 3 quick fouls, and sat for a large part of that first half. Starting the half for Chisago Lakes will be Rowe, Schmidt, O'Malley, Larson, and Paulson. They're 5 original starters for Mankato East. Schweim, Madsen, Gosh, Omot, and Bryant. Also their 5 original starters. Cougars will start with the basketball here. Madsen has it up top. Gives it right wing for Omot. Now back to Madsen. Left wing, Bryant. Omot up top, hands off Schweim. He drives, gets it right elbow. Nice feed inside to Gosh, who can't finish with the right hand. But he got fouled. That'll be on Paulson. Or no, as Gosh's first free throw is good. He's got 7. It's
3, 2, 1.
Foul is on Larson, excuse me. As Gosh misses that second free throw, but the Cougars get the rebound. Madsen inside on the backdoor cut, gets the nice pass from Omot and lays it up and in for 2. That's Madsen's 3rd basket of the game. He's got 6. Schmidt on the other end, right baseline jumper is no good. Up ahead, Bryant for Mankato East misses the layup. Madsen the rebound, and the putback is good for the Cougar junior. And now Madsen steals it from Rowe. Madsen lays it up and in again. So 6 quick points for Brogan Madsen, makes it 47-15. Madsen nearly steals it again. Paulson, though, gets it for the Wildcats. He'll bring it up. Paulson, little Euro step move. Layup is good. Counting a foul for Ben Paulson. Foul is on Mankato East Gosh. That is his second. First team foul for Mankato East. Paulson free throw on the way is good. So the old-fashioned three-point play there for Ben Paulson. Madsen loses it, trying to bring it up the floor, and it goes out of bounds. Last touched by Madsen. He got triple teamed at one point. Went down to the ground, lost it. And so to go back to Chisago Lakes off the turnover. Rowe has it up top. Drives left. Gets it to O'Malley. Now Schmidt at the logo, right wing. Paulson. Up top, Rowe. Thought about the shot. Now Schmidt off a screen from Rowe. Stops, pops at the free throw line, and the mid-range jumper is good for Xander Schmidt. He's got 7. Makes it 47-20. Mankato East leading the Wildcats by 27. Oh, nice find inside from Bryant to Gosh, who lays it in for 2. He's got 9. 29-point Cougar advantage as Rowe drives in and gets fouled. Rowe has been held scoreless so far for Chisago Lakes, averaging 31 points per game for the Wildcats. Rowe's first free throw is good. Second free throw is short. Rebound, Schweim gets it poked away by Paulson. It's on the floor, goes out of bounds, and it'll go back to Chisago Lakes. Inbound to Rowe. Rowe, fall away, 8-footer is short. Rebound Mankato East. Foul on the other end there was on Bryant for Mankato East. Second team foul for the Cougars as Madsen drives in, and scoop left-handed layup is good. He's got 12. On the other end, Rowe drives, gets it blocked out of bounds. As Seifert checks in for the Wildcats, replacing O'Malley. And Meisner into the game for Schmidt for Chisago Lakes. 30-point Mankato East lead, 51-21, 15-24 to play. Rowe, a top of the key three is no good. Rebound, Larson, he can't finish. Schweim, the rebound for Mankato East. Down the floor to Madsen. Madsen, left-hand layup is good. Count it. And a foul for Madsen. Fouls on Meisner for the Wildcats. And we've got a timeout taken by Chisago Lakes. We'll pause for 30 seconds here on AM 920 KDHL.
Back in the 1920s, when an entrepreneur came to town to seek their dream, they needed 3 things: a place to stay, a knowledgeable banker, and an account with First United Bank. Today, First United Bank in Faribault and Owatonna is still helping young people who are starting out. First United Bank has grown to the size it is today by giving sound financial advice and personal service to its customers for over 100 years. That's why First United Bank is important for young families today. At First United Bank, they didn't invent personal service, they just never forgot it. Member FDIC.
Back at Williams Arena here, where Mankato East leads Chisago Lakes 53-21 with 15-11 to play in this Class 3A state quarterfinal game, as Madsen off the timeout knocks in an and-one free throw. He's got 15 points for the Cougars. Chisago Lakes throws it away on the other end. Madsen now drives, gets it to Bryant for Mankato East. He backs it out to Omot. Omot gets it to Gosh. Up top, now Bryant drives in the lane. Shot up from him is no good. Rebound Estes for Chisago Lakes. Rowe now up top. Hesitation moves, gets into the lane. Shot up from him is good. Rowe's got 3, 54-23. Cuts the Cougar lead to 29 points. And we got a timeout. No, a travel by Omot for the Cougars. As Gustafson and Nobles check in for Mankato East, replacing Omot and Madsen. For Chisago Lakes, Meisner and Estes will check out. Schmidt and Larson will check in. Rowe has it right side. Gets it to Schmidt, right corner. His 3 is good. He's got 10. 54-26. Mankato East with the lead. Gustafson, top of the key. 3 is off the mark. Rebound to Rowe for the Wildcats. Rowe has it left side, guarded by Schweim. Drives, layup, no good. Rebound to Bryant. Bryant down the floor, gets it to Schweim. He'll try his transition 3. It's in and out. Rebound, Bryant gives it to Schweim, who drives and gets fouled. So he'll head to the free throw line for 2 here. That foul's on Larson. His third team foul for the Wildcats. Schweim's free throw is good. He's got 7. 3 for 3 at the free throw line. O'Malley checks in for the Wildcats, replacing Paulson. Second free throw from Schweim is also good. Makes it 56-26, back to a 30-point Cougar lead. We've got a timeout on the floor. Back in 30 seconds on AM 920 KDHL and the KDHL app.
Every part counts at Amesbury Truth, and the most important one is the part you'll play when you join their team. As the leading provider of window and door products in North America, Amesbury Truth has a part for you. Right now, they're hiring, and those positions come with competitive wages, benefits, and plenty of opportunities too. So you never stop growing. Isn't it time you open the door to a career at Amesbury Truth? Get details and apply online at amesburytruth.com/careers.
Back here at the barn where Mankato East leads Chisago Lakes by 30, 56-26 with 13 and a half to play in this Class 3A state quarterfinal game. Happy to bring it to you here on the Mighty 920 KDHL. 76 years of baseline to baseline coverage of the boys state basketball tournament. 3 from Schmidt is no good. Now Seifert will try a 3. It's short. Rebound Madsen for the Cougars. Down the floor, Madsen passes up ahead to Nobles, who gets the layup to go. He's got 10, 58-26. Cougars as Rowe drives. Shot blocked by Gosh. Nobles collects it for the Cougars. Up ahead to Gosh down the floor. Gustafson, he's got it right wing. And he'll reset here up top. At the University of Minnesota M logo, now it's Madsen. Schweim now right wing, will try a 3. It's short. Rebound to Rowe for the Wildcats. He'll bring it up. Has it left side. Off a screen from Larson. Now they work it around left corner to Seifert. Up top, O'Malley working on Nobles. And a foul on Madsen. He reached in there on O'Malley. That will be Madsen's first. Third team foul for Mankato East as Paulson checks in for Chisago Lakes, replacing Seifert, and Meisner checks in for O'Malley. So on the floor for Chisago Lakes, it's Paulson, Meisner, Larson, Schmidt, and Rowe. For Mankato East, Schweim, Gustafson, Nobles, Madsen, and Gosh. A three from the right wing from Larson is no good. Saved out of bounds to Madsen. Up ahead, Schweim. His layup is good with the right hand. He's got 10. 60-26. Cougars by 34. Got a foul here on Mankato East. That'll be on Nobles, his first fourth team foul for Mankato East. Estes checks in for Larson. Schmidt has it right corner for the Wildcats up top. Paulson, he drives right. And he drives all the way in and gets the basket to go. He's got 8 points so far today. Gosh, top of the key. Three for Mankato East is good. With the three, Gosh has 12. 63-28 as Rowe drives, loses out of bounds, got blocked there on the layup attempt. 63-28. Mankato East leads Chisago Lakes by 35 points. With 11:06 to play, Schmidt inbounds to Rowe. Rowe, top of the key. Three is no good. Rebound, Paulson. He can't finish. Rebound, Madsen. Madsen to Nobles, who lays it up and in for two. Mankato East, very much a team that if you let them get out into transition, they will make you pay. With Madsen leading the charge there. Got it up ahead quickly to Nobles, who laid it up and in for the easy two. Three on the left wing from Schmidt's no good. Paulson drives and gets fouled. And so foul there on Schweim. So Schweim's third, fifth team foul for Mankato East. Or check that, just the fourth team foul. As Paulson makes that first free throw. Got some subs here for both teams. We'll run through who's on the floor after this free throw. It's missed by Paulson. 65-29. Mankato East with 10.5 to play. On the floor for Mankato East, it's Nobles, Bryant, Gosh, Gustafson, and Petzel, who tries a shot inside, can't convert. Rebound, Rowe for Chisago Lakes. He's on the floor with Meisner, Schmidt, Seifert, and Paulson. Rowe can't get the layup to go, but he got fouled, I believe, on the shot. Foul be on Petzel, his second. Oh, it was the fifth team foul for East, so now it is the sixth team foul after the foul from Petzel. Next, it'll be Paulson at the line to shoot two, so they say Rowe drove to the basket, missed the shot. And then on the putback, Paulson got fouled by Petzel. First free throw from Paulson is no good. Second one on the way is good. Cuts the Cougar lead to 35, 65-30 with 10 minutes to play in the ballgame. Nobles left corner three is no good. Seifert the rebound for Chisago Lakes. Rowe has it up top, working on Nobles. Now left wing Schmidt. He drives left, puts up a shot over Gustafson. It's short on the runner attempt. Up ahead to Nobles. Nobles gets it to Bryant. Now Gosh backing his way in. Oh, nice feed inside to Bryant, who flips it up for the easy two. Bryant's got 10 so far today. 67-30. Mankato East as Rowe passes inside to Seifert, who lays it up and in for two. 67-32 Cougars. Bryant drives, little wraparound pass to Petzel, who lays it up and in for the easy two. He's got four. They've got a timeout on the floor with 9:02 to play. Mankato East 69, Chisago Lakes 32. Back in 1 minute on AM 920 KDHL.
Costco is hiring team members at the Costco Depot located in Owatonna. If you have the desire to work in a fast-paced environment with a diverse group of people, look no further. They are hiring entry-level positions and employees in refrigerated and dry environments. Starting pay is $19.50 an hour, with raises based on the number of hours worked, currently topping out at $29.30. Benefits start after 60 days of employment. Apply online at Costco.com. Costco is an equal opportunity employer.
Faribault Foods has been a pillar of the Faribault community since 1895. As a leading manufacturer of high-quality canned foods, they're dedicated to providing wholesome and delicious recipe-ready food. Keep your pantry stocked with canned beans and vegetables for easy meals at your fingertips. Use Mrs. Grimes beans in your favorite soups, chilies, or tacos. And buttered kernel vegetables is a side dish your family will love. For more meal inspiration, visit mrsgrimesbeans.com or butterkernel.com.
Back at Williams Arena here on the campus of the University of Minnesota, where Mankato East leads Chisago Lake 69-32 with 9:02 to play. Coming off a Chisago Lakes timeout on the floor for them, it's O'Malley, Rowe, Seifert, Larson, and Meisner. Rowe has it right side. Pull-up 15-footer from him is no good. Rebound Bryant gets it to Gustafson. They're on the floor with Schweim, Petzel, and Omat. Schweim has it up top. Now Omat left wing. Off a screen from Schweim, gets it to Petzel up top. Now Bryant drives right all the way to the basket, dumps it out for Petzel. He can't finish. Putback is no good, but he got fouled. That'll be on Meisner, his second. Fourth team foul for Chisago Lakes. Petzel's first free throw is too strong. Petzel has 4 points so far today. Got a sub here for Chisago Lakes. Cohen Underhill, a 6'5 sophomore, will check in for Lucas O'Malley. Second free throw from Petzel is also no good. Larson, the rebound for the Wildcats. Rowe drives, can't finish the layup. Bryant, the rebound up ahead to Schweim, who can't corral, goes out of bounds. Last touched by him. As we've got running time now here in this game as Mankato East leads by 37 points, 69-32. We have a sub here for Mankato East. Thokwe Puo will check in for Carson Schweim. Puo, a 6'3 junior for the Cougars. Rowe has it inside, has it at the lane, or at the free throw line, in the lane, I should say. Schmidt has it right side now, working on Gustafson. Schmidt drives. Passes, too far out in front as Seifert corrals it, but it'll be an over and back call. And we've got a stoppage here as ref's talking things over. Omat will inbound to Bryant. He's got it left side. Off a screen from Petzel. He denies the screen and gets his pocket picked by Schmidt for Chisago Lakes. Schmidt has it right side, and he gets fouled by Bryant. That'll be Bryant's second. 7th team foul for Mankato East. So it'll be a 1-and-1 opportunity here for Xander Schmidt. He's got 10 points so far today. 5:47 and counting due to running time remaining in this one. 69-32 is our score. Free throw from Schmidt is no good on the 1-and-1. Rebound, Oman up ahead. Gustafson, he's got it left wing. Now he backs it out. Passes, nobody there. Looking right side for number 5, Zach Bossi, a 6-foot junior who's just come on. Now into the game for Mankato East, number 33, a 6'4 junior, Jacob Langworthy, replacing Omat. And into the game for Chisago Lakes, Judah Goring, a 6'6 senior. Rowe drives, left-hand layup is good. And the foul. So an and one opportunity for Patrick Rowe. Fouls on Puo for Mankato East, his first, 8th team foul for the Cougars. So Rowe will, as I mentioned, count the basket, get an and one opportunity here, and gets the free throw to go. As 6'1 sophomore Colton Betts checks in for Schmidt for the Wildcats, and Meisner checks in for Rowe. 4:20 and counting to play here in this Class 3A quarterfinal game. Petzel has it up top. Goes Puo. He'll try a 3, no good. Petzel the rebound, and the putback is good for the 6'9 sophomore. Petzel's got 6, a 3 now on the other end for Chisago Lakes. That's Betts, can't convert, it's an air ball. Now Underhill drives, left-hand layup up from him is good. Underhill's first basket of the game. Left wing Puo. Puo drives, pull-up jumper at the elbow is good for Thokwick Puo. His first basket of the game. Drive from Cohenhoven. Shots no good. Rebound Mankato East. 3:12 to play. 73-37. We got a 30-second timeout here for Mankato East to get some subs in. Also a sub for Chisago Lakes. Jack Storley, a 6'3 sophomore, checks in for Meisner for Mankato East. Number 23, Bennett Stevermeyer, a 6-foot junior, checks in, as does number 25, Mason Deedy, a 6-foot sophomore. And now into the game for Chisago Lakes. Number 10, Xander Blymeyer, a 6'1 sophomore. Luke Lasuda, a 5'9 junior. And number 15, Colton Beaver, a 5'10 sophomore. As we've got a drive, and the basket is good from Bossi for Mankato East. Fouls on 4, Jack Storley, his first, 5th team foul. And one free throw on the way here from Bossi is good. Makes it 76-37. Mankato East has dominated this one essentially from start to finish. William Walker is checked in for Chisago Lakes, a 6-foot junior. On the drive, it's Beaver who gets fouled. Fouls on Langworthy for Mankato East. That'll be his first. 9th team foul. First free throw on the way from Beaver is good. Under 2 minutes to play now and counting. Beaver's second free throw is also good. As number 24, Betts checks into the game. He's a 6'1" sophomore, replacing Beaver for Chisago Lake. So on the floor for the Wildcats, it's Lasuda, Storley, Walker, Blymeyer, and Betts as Mankato East works it around and gets it inside to Stevermer. Stevermer has his first basket of the game. He's a 6-foot junior for the Cougars. Walker has it up top, now swings it over to Blymeyer. Lasuda to Walker, he'll try a three, it's no good. Rebound Langworthy, and another timeout here to get some subs in with 48.8 seconds to play. Number 24, Briggs-Meyer, 6'3" freshman checks in, and number 22, Carter Kampoff, 5'9" junior. Peyton McCormick is also checked in, a 6'2" junior. He gets the basket to go in the left wing for Mankato East. 2-second differential between the game clock and shot clock, so probably the last possession here for Chisago Lakes. Lasuda has it up top. Goes left wing for Walker. His pass nearly stolen away, corralled by Betts. 14 on the shot clock. Betts drives right, gets to the rim, shot up is good for Colton Betts. And Mankato East will just hold it. And that will do it, 80-41. Mankato East gets the win and advances to the Class 3A semifinals. Opponent to be determined, and Chisago Lakes will play tomorrow in consolation. We'll pause for 2 minutes and be back with our post-game stats on AM 920 KDHL.
Federated Mutual Insurance Company is passionate about the care and enrichment of the next generation. At the heart of our charitable focus is youth mentoring and our support of Big Brothers Big Sisters. We are proud of our employees who are currently volunteering to be a big brother, big sister, big couple, or a big family, and yet there are hundreds of children still waiting for a big. Ignite your year. Empower potential today. Consider this your personal invitation to learn more about Big Brothers Big Sisters. Together, we can make a difference.
H&R Block offices in Owatonna, Faribault, and Lakeville remind you now is the time to get your paperwork in order for tax season. Book your appointment at one of the offices where in-person or drop-off filing is available. No computer program can ask every single possible tax question. The tax professionals in Lakeville, Faribault, and Owatonna average 10 years experience, and you can request the same preparer every year. File your way at H&R Block offices in Faribault, Owatonna, and Lakeville. All tax situations are different. Not everyone gets a refund.
The change in the seasons not only affect us, it also affects your vehicles. Hi, this is Ashley from the Owatonna Auto Clinic. When the temperatures drop, it affects tire pressures, battery functions, and temperature controls. Stop by for a checkup today. The Owatonna Auto Clinic will lab test your vehicle to make sure it has the right prescription to get you through the cold weather ahead. Drive with confidence with a little help from your friends at the Owatonna Auto Clinic at 902 Hoffman Drive in Owatonna.
H&R Block offices in Owatonna, Faribault, and Lakeville remind you now is the time to get your paperwork in order for tax season. Book your appointment at one of the offices where in-person or drop-off filing is available. No computer program can ask every single possible tax question. The tax professionals in Lakeville, Faribault, and Owatonna average 10 years experience, and you can request the same preparer every year. File your way at H&R Block offices in Faribault, Owatonna, and Lakeville. All tax situations are different. Not everyone gets a refund.
Back here at Williams Arena, where Mankato East comes away with the win, 80-41 over Chisago Lakes. Mankato East, the 2 seed, champions from Section 2, taking on the champions from Section 7, Chisago Lakes. And the Wildcats struggled. It was 6-6 early. That was about the closest that it was, and then after that, Mankato East won on a 15-3 run and really never looked back. They led at the half 40-15 and then expanded on that lead in the second half. We had running time for about the last 9 minutes as the Cougars get the win 80-41. Our post-game stats brought to you by H&R Block, Owatonna, Lakeville, and Faribault. For Mankato East, Amari Nobles had 12. Brogan Madsen, 15. Lucas Gustafson, 3. Minnow Omot, 3. Zach Bossi, 3. Dwayne Bryant, 10. Thokwek Puo, 2. Gandon Gosh had 12. Carson Schweim had 11. Bennett Stevermer had 2, and Braden Petzel had 6 for Chisago Lakes. Blake Seifert had 2. Cohen Underhill had 2. Xander Schmidt had 3. Xander Schmidt had 10. Colton Beaver had 2. Patrick Rowe had 6. Colton Betts had 2. Ian Larson had 4. Riley Estes had 3. And Ben Paulson had 10. For the Wildcats. And so, as we take a look at our bracket here in Class 3A, so with Mankato East winning 80-41, they will play the winner of the 4 o'clock game here at Williams Arena between Minneapolis South and Alexandria. Alexandria, the 3 seed. So they'll play the winner, and then the loser of that game will take on Chisago Lakes in consolation play tomorrow at Concordia University. So a big win for Mankato East. Remember, this is their 3rd straight trip to the state tournament. 2 years ago, they finished 3rd. Last year, they lost in the first round and in the first round of consolation, but getting the win this year in the quarterfinals as a 2 seed. Chisago Lakes, their first trip to state since 2016, fall short 80-41. So for a programming note, we will not have coverage of this next game coming up at 4 o'clock between Minneapolis South and Alexandria, but we will have a Class 3A quarterfinal game for you tomorrow, which will be Mankato East and the winner of this game coming up. That'll be at 2 o'clock. But for tonight, we've got Waseca and Breck. And that game will come to you live at 6:30. It'll be a 6 o'clock tip-off, but due to a church service scheduled from 5:30 to 6:30, once that finishes, we'll cut right to me here for that game between Waseca and Breck. Breck, the 1 seed in Class 2A. Waseca unseeded. And so that'll be the programming note. So next game will be at 6:30 between Waseca and Breck. We'll cut to that one midway through. And then at 8 o'clock, it'll be additional Class 2A action between it'll be Lake City and Pelican Rapids. That'll be at 8 o'clock. We'll have that one for you right here on KDHL. Roy Canning will be on the call for that one. So, until our next game at 6:30, we will send it back to the station. Final score one more time. Mankato East 80, they advance. Mankato East 41. We'll see you at 6:30 on the mighty 920 KDHL.
You said it last year, but you didn't do it. Now you're thinking again, I gotta find someone to take care of my books. And it's never too late. Ackerman Accounting and Tax Service can do that to ensure next year's tax time is much less stressful. From farming to small businesses, Ackerman Accounting and Tax Services will customize a plan that best fits your needs. Just think, you can have an expert take care of your day-to-day and month-to-month accounting tasks, freeing you up to do what you do best, run your business. They even work with individuals. See what they can do for you. Call Ackerman Accounting and Tax Services today, 451-3399.
Back in the 1920s, when an entrepreneur came to town to seek their dream, they needed three things: a place to stay, a knowledgeable banker, and an account with First United Bank. Today, First United Bank in Faribault and Owatonna is still helping young people who are starting out. First United Bank has grown to the size it is today by giving sound financial advice and personal service to its customers for over 100 years. That's why First United Bank is important for young families today. At First United Bank, they didn't invent personal service, they just never forgot it. Member FDIC.